Hello, this is Jonathan French Guitar. Click the link in the bio and come visit my Patreon page. Here you will find ad-free content as well as exclusive content that I will only be posting on Patreon. Hello, this is Jonathan French Guitar, and today's tutorial is Call Me After You Hear This by SAINt JHN. And before we get started, go ahead and give us a like, share, and subscribe. Don't forget to hit that notification bell, and let us know in the comments if you want to see more content like this. So the chords that you are going to need are F major 7, D minor 7, A minor 7, and C major 7. So first, how we make our F major 7. I take my first finger and I put that on the 5th string on the 6th fret, and then my third finger is going to the 4th string on the 10th fret, and then your second finger is going to the 3rd string on the 9th fret, and your pinky is going to the 2nd string on the 10th fret. You're only going to strum from the 5th string to the 2nd string. You will not play the 6th or the 1st string. And if it sounds like that, then you're playing it correctly. The next chord is D minor 7. How I'm playing this is I take my first finger and I'm barring from the 5th string to the 2nd string. And I'm taking my second finger and I'm putting it on the 2nd string on the 6th fret, and then I take my third finger and put that on the 4th string on the 7th fret. And now I'm going to strum from the 5th string to the 2nd string. And that's the way it should sound if you're playing it correctly. Then next we have our A minor 7 shape. So the main shape that I want you to use for this song will be with your first finger. The main shape for the A minor 7 that I want you to use is that you're going to take your first finger and you're going to bar from the 6th string to the 1st string, and then you're going to take your third finger and put that on the 5th string on the 7th fret. So first finger, you're going to bar from the 6th string to the 1st string on the 5th fret, and then your third finger, you're not going to bar anything, but you're going to put it on the 5th string. So third finger is going to go to the 5th string on the 7th fret, and then you're going to strum from the 6th string to the 2nd fret. So you're strumming from the 6th string to the 2nd string. If it sounds like that, then you're playing it correctly. So another way that I'm going to play this, that you're going to see when I play it in context, is I'm going to play the A minor 7 like this. And what I'm doing there is I take my second finger and I put that on the 6th string on the 5th fret. Third finger goes to the 4th string on the 5th fret. And the pinky's going to go to the 4th string on the 5th fret, and the skin of my second finger, the middle finger, it's going to mute the 5th string. And so the only strings that I want ringing out are the 6th, the 4th, and the 3rd. But you don't have to play it like that. You can just play it like that. But either of the two ways to play this, it's going to sound good in the song. Finally, we come to C major 7. So I have my first finger is on the 5th string on the 3rd fret. Third finger is on the 4th string on the 5th fret. second finger is on the third string on the 4th fret, and the pinky goes to the second string on the 5th fret. Then I'm going to strum from the 5th string to the second string. And if it sounds like that, then you're playing it correctly. So we're going to go over some of the strum patterns. So if you're not that comfortable with the chord shapes, then just feel free to rewind, or you can just hit the chapter timestamps that I have in the description to go back and get a little bit more used to playing the chords, get a little bit more comfortable with that before trying to play the rhythm of the song. So the way I'm going to play the chords in the song are going to sound like this. Or so what I like to do is, with my major 7th shapes in the song, is I like to make the major 7th shape that we went over, but leave my pinky off. And then as I'm strumming the major 7th shape, my pinky is going to hammer on to the second string where it's supposed to go. So we have our F major 7, and I'm going to do that hammer on. Okay, so that's the first thing that I do. So the next thing I do is sometimes I go or even like that. So the idea is just to, experiment with doing pull-offs and hammer-ons on this chord. So we did that. So next I'm going to go. And what I did there is I strummed the chord, and then by the time I got to these strings, by the time I strummed these strings, I also hammer on with the pinky on the first string on the 10th fret. So I pick that first string, hammer on, pull off, and then the same thing for the second string, hammer on, pull off, also on the 10th fret. So you can do it starting with the second string and then going to the first string. So hammer on and pull off, just like that. That takes us to our second chord. So you can play it like this, just without doing anything, but what I like to do is take my second finger and my third finger off from the places they're supposed to be in the chord, and then hammer on with them. So we have just like that. If you're having trouble memorizing where your fingers are supposed to be with this minor 7th shape, then just go back to earlier in the video where I give the chord breakdowns. Next we have the hammer on, pull off again. So what I'm doing here is I'm taking my pinky and I'm hammering on and pulling off on the second and first strings on the 8th fret while making this D minor 7 shape. You could do it just like that. So I strum the chord, and by the time I get to picking those strings, I simultaneously have the pinky come down. So you want to have your pinky coming down at the same time as you want your pinky hammering on and pulling off at the same time that you're strumming. Then next I make my A minor 7. And I don't really do anything special there. I just play the chord, or I choose how I want to play it, like this or like this. You can even do it like this. And then I go to that C major 7. And I do that same hammer with the pinky, the same one that I did over here with our F major 7. And that's a good exercise to do. You want to practice that hammer on that we went over on the major 7 shape. Just practice that hammer on anywhere on the neck, making that same shape. F major 7, C major 7. Then I just start it all over. So. You can mix up the little hammer-ons and pull-offs however you like and just have fun with the song. And now we're going to play the chords in context.
I wasn't looking for love. Sometimes we throw it up to see. Don't wanna spend a life in regret. Right now I know we more with memories. I was left up in bed. Sometimes it's just myself speaking suicide. Yeah, you could hear it. Who wants to always keep inside the endless day? You gotta keep in my heart and it's always open. No close, no close. No smoke either, baby. No close, no close. It doesn't mean really anything changed between us. Just me and me, you got the same demeanor. All for baby, heartbreak clean up. I don't wanna split the dream up. Can't nobody vex you. Can't nobody but me upset you. God bless me when he bless you. Look who I'm laying next to. She got a vibe, got lots to do. Tryna get a flame. She can't adjust her altitude. All night for the joy. I wasn't looking for love. Sometimes we throw it up to see. Don't wanna spend a life in regret. Right now I know we more with memories. I was left up in bed. Sometimes it's just myself speaking suicide. Yeah, you can hear it. Who wants to always keep inside the endless day? You gotta keep in my heart.
And that's our tutorial for the day. I hope that you enjoyed this tutorial. If you did in fact enjoy this tutorial, please do not hesitate to like, share, comment, and subscribe. Don't forget to hit that notification bell. Thank you and have a great day.